Hi everybody, welcome back to another review. Today we have the awesome pop culture shock Robe USA exclusive version of Balrog from Street Fighter. Okay, so stay tuned and I think you will like it today. Okay, so we'll start off with the color box. I always appreciate PCS, including one of these. I thought they were just going to be back into the basement stored. Okay, so you see he's got the robe, yes, and then always appreciate having a little bit of respect for the character and a little background. Okay, so not much there, different angle, and that's about it. And as with the Gulkin one recently, we do have these cotton gloves, but I think they're kind of small. Maybe, I don't know, PCS can include some medium or extra large size, and then of course you get the certificate. Okay, as with Gulkin, this one originally I think it was either 125 or 150 edition size, but somehow the edition size mystery crept up to 200. Okay, so let's see what the box inside the box looks like. Alright, so we have it. It's pretty simple. You lift one styrofoam up and you get the statue. There are two heads. There's the gritting head and then the regular head. Okay, and notice the bottom of the, I guess, his shoes are yellow. I wonder if that was in the video games. If it is, then that's a pretty nice touch. Okay, so let's get Balrog set up and ready to go. Okay, so Balrog's up. Before I put on the head, I wanted you guys to see that it's fully sculpted underneath. And then the robe goes, and then the head would be there with a magnet. Okay, the gloves are fully sculpted, so it's not mixed media. The only mixed media is the, of course, the robe. And then as you can see with the pants, or shorts, sorry. So it's nice, it's a nice touch. Okay, and then the boots, shoestrings are sculpted in. Okay, nice definition, and I don't know if you can see sculpted in veins right there. That's a nice touch. It's a very muscular body, as it should be. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, the back of the robe. This is the crazy buffalo. That's all stitching, so that's a nice touch right there. And then if you lift up the robe, it's got a material. It's not like regular cheap cotton cloth. It's kind of shiny, like almost like satin, but I don't think it's satin at all. Okay, so that's what the back looks like, and then if you lift up, it's got fully sculpted underneath. Okay, and he's even got his little undies, his black undies. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So the robe kind of obscure some of the sculpting. So some people may prefer the regular crazy buffalo EX instead of this. This is quite unique. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Cloth right there. So like I said, the robe hides a lot of the nice sculpt. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put on the two heads. Okay, so the statue comes with two heads. One is the regular head that you will get if you buy the regular edition or the Crazy Buffalo EX. And then this is the Crazy Buffalo head. Okay, same head as the Crazy Buffalo EX version. Okay, so let's put the regular hand on. And of course it's got magnets underneath. So all you do is snap it in there and that's it. And there you have it. Okay, so that's with the hood down. And as you can see, it's very well done. You're always going to have some seams, like right there, but it's not that bad, not noticeable. Okay, so it's looking mean like Balrog. And if you put the hood on, that's what it looks like. Okay, yeah, with this robe, it's actually a mixed media well done. I don't think you can do this with just sculpting because it would be weird. Like with this one, the cool thing is you can pose, you know, the robe, something like that. Okay, so overall it's very well done. Reminds me of Apollo Creed, you know, from the Rocky what 4 when he's fighting Dolph Lundgren. So and I did say something about the yellow. So I'm guessing that's part in the video game. It's yellow underneath. So if that's what it is, that's a nice detail-oriented touch. Okay. So we've got that, and then it's fully sculpted. It's really nice. Too bad the robe, while it's nice, it does obscure a lot of the details. That's why I also purchased the Crazy Buffalo EX. Okay. And you get that. So if you do it like that, it's all good, you know, with the flowing robe and everything. Okay, so he's fully sculpted. Okay, so his eyes is kind of covered, and then we're gonna have it down. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the regular head, and then put on the Crazy Buffalo EX head. Okay, so I think this is gonna be everybody's favorite head, and I like it too. You know, of course, you still get the seam, but that's okay. Really his eye should be like bigger on the right, his left side, because when you put on the robe it's like, oh, can't see. Yeah, I mean it would make more sense if this eye is squinty, because you know it's the hood is getting his eyes and then the other one's got the big eyes, but that's okay. Okay, so let me zoom out and then we'll do a 360 and then we'll get to. Okay, let's do the 360 with the hood down and the Crazy Buffalo head. Okay, so goes slowly. And if you guys notice, I have the rope up, give it a more dynamic look. I think it looks better than just having the rope down. Okay, so here we go, 360. So as you can see, oh, I also did it over this side too. It's pretty good. You can pose this. It's just some sort of fabric, maybe silk looking. And then, like I said before, the unfortunate thing about this is the robe will cover a lot of the details in the sculpting. Okay, so let's have the hood up. Looks quite good. Okay, so you do something like that. So you can still see. And then we'll go back the other way. Have it up like that. So you get more details. Okay. And then of course I've got the regular head, but we don't need to display that. It'll be in the box. Okay, so as you can see, overall pretty good. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of a zoom in, and then we'll go to the scorecard. Okay. All right, so let's start with the sculpting. Um, this is the near perfect sculpt with some minor thing that will keep it from getting a perfect score. As you can see, I mean the heads, it's just fantastic right there. And even the regular head, looking good with green eyes. Didn't know Balrog had green eyes, but anyway. Okay, so as you can see, you can roll up his sleeve here. You know, the only thing it's probably missing is like a tattoo or something, but I don't think he had any tattoos in the game. So anyway, fully sculpted, nicely done. It's got the nice six-pack. And fully sculpted underneath. Legs could use a little bit more definition, but that's okay. It's very good. So for the sculpting, I would have to give this a almost perfect 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that I think we need improvements on is the shoelaces. As you can see right there, shoelaces, but it's not as detailed as it could be. So if they were to do, say, put a piece of string and somehow do some mixed media into this, it would add more realism. Okay, so and with these, I guess the boots, they're good, but for some reason, I just think if Sideshow has done this, they do a really good leather. So from far away, it looks like leather, but it might be sculpted or something. So this isn't quite there yet, but it's still good nonetheless. Okay, so our next category, oh, love the veins right there. We're gonna have is fit and finish. That's if you have mixed media, how well the cloth fit, and then and of course always the paint app. This paint app is just nearly flawless. I did not see anything, and as I have said before, if you put a camera, a macro lens to it, you can probably find something. But I did not find anything, and I don't know if you can see the hair. It's got some form of texture, so it's nice. And then the robe just fits almost perfect, with the exception of this. Okay, so when you put it on, it's like the hood is too small. It needs to be up a little bit more. So the fit and finish is almost there, not quite, and then the robe maybe could be a little bit longer. So other than that, it's good. I will give this a 9 out of 10, just mostly because of the hood. It's weird the way it's done. Like this, it's like it doesn't go over. And then when you try to do it, that's how it should be, okay? But it won't stay. And then, go down, and then as you can see when I'm pulling it up, the robe is too short. It should be a little bit longer. So other than that, 9 out of 10 is good. Not great, but it's still good enough. And then you can roll up the sleeve or something like that. Okay, so our next category we'll have is the art direction. Looks like Balrog's leaning, getting ready to fight. Of course, with the robe, it doesn't really indicate that because he's got to take off his robe first. But if you get the regular one or the Crazy Buffalo EX one, of course, it looks like he's getting ready to fight. All right. So with the art direction, when you look at this, it's good. It's Balrog. So with art direction, with him leaning, getting ready to, I guess, pound it out, I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10. So good art direction. I don't see anything wrong with it. Okay. So maybe if they did like a charging pose or something, that would be cool, but that's just a personal preference. Okay, so the next category we have is source material. This one looks like it came right out of the video game. Okay, and I think there's a version of it, Robe USA. So that's it. I didn't see anything else wrong with it. So for the source material, this is as good as you're gonna get. I don't know how they'll ever top this one. I guess they're starting the PCS. Starting the 1/3 scale, and I don't think it's gonna beat this one. And I'm bold enough to say that nothing will ever beat this version of the Balrog. Okay, so for the source material, wait, are we on source material? Okay, hang on. Okay, so source material wise, 10 out of 10, exactly as you see in the video game. Okay, and then the last category we have is the accessories. Like I've said before with PCS, accessories you're gonna suffer some because it only comes with a base and two heads. So like Gouken Pilgrim Edition, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Not bad. It's just that something like XM Studios with the multiple switch outs and the almost thematic base, that's gonna be 9 into the 10 categories. but 6 is not bad, 5 being the base. So that's what we've got. Okay, so let's go to the final scorecard for Balrog. Okay, for the overall score, I will give this a 9.5 out of 10, a near perfect piece, other than, minor gripe about the shoestrings. The paint, it's not enough, I guess detail, sculpted in. Maybe they should have done like some form of mixed meter here, and it would have put that over the top, okay? And then also the hood on the robe, it's a little bit too small, and it looks kind of weird, when you put it on, like that. Okay, so I prefer to have it down. Looks better, you can see the whole scope. So not an average, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. If you have this, never let it go, because you're never gonna get it back for a good price. In time, this piece is gonna be, I think it's gonna be in high demand. It's just so awesome. Okay, mixed media done right, and then you compose these things. And I doubt they're ever gonna make another Robe USA. So this is gonna be a one-off, I guess. So hang on to it, and then if you have a chance to buy it, if it's reasonable aftermarket, because these are sold out, go ahead and do so if you're a fan, because over time this thing's gonna be pretty hard to get. Okay, so just some minor gripes, of course, with PCS. I guess lately, within the past few years, they've been increasing the exclusive edition size, mystery increases. This one, I think originally it was either 135, 125, or 150, and then when I got it, I was surprised it showed up as 200. Now it doesn't look like a big deal, and I don't want to pound this issue to death every time, but it's got to be brought up, because when you say that you're putting out a limited edition of X amount and then everybody buys into it, all of a sudden you surprise them with something larger, like 50 to 75 pieces larger, and I don't think that's right. I didn't factor that in to my score, but it's just not right to be doing that. Same thing with the Guggen Pilgrim Edition, and there are several other ones. So I hope this type of practice doesn't carry too much into the future. Okay, but other than that, this is all good. Go ahead and grab it if you can. This is just near perfect, and as you can see with the head, it's just awesome. Okay, so thank you for watching, and then I will be putting up the regular Crazy Buffalo EX head. It would look like this, but I think you guys might like it better because there isn't a robe for it to obscure a lot of the fine details of the sculpting, much like Guggen, the exclusive edition, if you can call it that, will have more details. Okay, so just to show you the back. Okay, so thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.